Another gray, rainy sort of day. Man, I am wrecked from yesterday. Not only was it a tough day, I got no sleep after. I'm fairly happy with yesterday's video. I swear this camera has a mind of its own because settings change that I wouldn't normally touch. Big issue of the touchscreen. I don't know how it happens, but it was on 1080p, 120 FPS. So a lot of the, up until I got to the park, when I saw that problem, it was pretty blurry. I didn't mean to shoot on 120 FPS yesterday. Meant to do 4K 60. Oh, gotta do some grocery shopping and dollar store. Maybe we'll check in the hospice shop real quick. I haven't been finding anything good lately, but it's not the quickest or easiest edit to do. I was really struggling with frame rate issues, and at first I thought it was because of the 120 FPS thing, and I was using proxy files too. But I found a Reaper setting that fixed it for me. Setting that I haven't touched in like since Reaper 5. So like 2015. So that's amazing. That really helped because it was like 3-4 seconds to move the edit cursor. Couldn't play back in real time. All these things. I had a coffee at like 4 p.m. yesterday. Absolutely essential, but it completely wrecked my sleep. So I got 4 hours of sleep, and then once the kids went to school, I got another maybe half hour, but I don't look or feel well. Well, here's what I got. I got some old vice grips. Got some damage from welding, but I think it's just slag will come off. An old Distin made in Canada back saw, and a little spatula thing. I always buy those if I see them. Well, I got my bag of bullshit from Dollarama. One more store. It started to rain. Notice that a lot of people will say, sorry. They didn't do anything wrong. We're just at the same place at the same time. You don't have to say sorry. It's about an hour later, maybe a bit longer, 4 o'clock. And now that I procrastinated most of the day and the rain has stopped, I am doing my workout. I need another 8K, So I'm just gonna kind of make up a route, I guess. I'm gonna go straight through here, up the hill. I'm gonna turn left at Townsite, and then follow that until it gets to the E&N trail. So one of my procrastination projects today was to make a leg strap for the Zoom F3. This is actually something I was thinking about last night when I was trying to sleep. Actually kept me up. I realized that I had some like 2-inch nylon webbing that I had salvaged from an old Sony Handycam carrying case that was just completely wrecked, moldy and stuff. So I've got this black nylon webbing with a red stripe down the middle. I think it looks pretty cool. That is the perfect width to fit through the silly little, I don't know, belt loop. I don't really know what they were intending it for, but the F3 has this sort of belt loop situation on the bottom. I've never actually put it on a belt and worn it at hip height, but I feel like the angle of the screen would be really bad. Headphone cable would kind of hit you in the gut or catch on things. So I think strapped to the leg is better placement. So I did my best to whip up a prototype real quick, taking some of that nylon webbing, some of the buckle hardware stuff that I also salvaged. I can't tell, but it seems to loosen. Maybe it's just like the taper of the leg that does that. I also have some leather straps with clips, like a key ring sort of thing, and then hooking that on my belt loop and then down to the leg strap. That actually works pretty solid. 2 would probably be better. And with that, you can also attach your XLR cable, drop the mic pistol grip in there, so you have both hands free, you know, for walking about. I think it's a pretty solid idea. If I can integrate the belt strap in a way that works, I think it could be good. Posted on Blue Sky and it got some interest. Posted on my Instagram, different caption, same photo, no interest. But that could just be a matter of, on Instagram, people only look at reels and they don't actually look at their followed accounts posts if they even get a choice. I guess some people attach the F3 directly to the boom pole, but I feel like that would be hard to manage as well. You can hang it off your neck, but it's gonna hurt your neck after a while. You could probably mount it to a GoPro mount, one of those chest mounts. Angle it upward a little bit. Although with the F3, you don't really need to look at the settings that much. You know where the record button is, that's about it. I didn't bring any bags, but I did bring one stretchy Velcro strap to tie down my coat, because I knew I'd get too sweaty. Perfect fit. sun has finally come out today. All right, so that was 10. So I'll get home, it'll be like 11 and a half or something like that. Tomorrow's actually the last day of this daily vlog series, a 30-day biking challenge. But I'll try to put all my thoughts into my next video about how the challenge has gone. Some random facts and statistics about what happened in the month. Talk about it tomorrow, I guess. I will update on screen with the final totals for the day.